Okay, looks like it's recording. I'm not dropping frames. Doing like a robot to see. It's not really, it's a very terrible robot. I'm not a dancer.
No, me neither.
I make rhythm, I don't dance to rhythm. That's what I tell people. Actually, let's go ahead and turn this way. Sweet. Or should I get this angle? Then you can't see you. Maybe right here? Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna go from here. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I synced it. See, I told you it's like ingrained in my brain. All right, today we have Devon in the studio, and we're gonna talk about the different kinds of looks you could get from a gray backdrop, because people always say, like, if I could have one color in the studio, what would I have? And I would say gray, because of the versatility of that shade of colors. So we're gonna kind of go through a few different lighting setups and kind of experiment with backlighting, gels, the blown out catalog look everybody loves. So, and yeah, that's about it.
Neat.
I will flip over here so you can kind of see some pictures. So we're just gonna take some normal straight on pictures. As you can see, where we did our testing. All right, let's do a couple poses. As you can see, it's super lit. We could actually move this light over a little bit to get a little bit more light on her, as long as we're not inside our... Don't need to see that in the camera. Our crop looks good. We'll go ahead and make sure of that. Let's remove it. Let's put on the 4x5. Yeah, perfect. Okay, do a few more poses. So this is just straight on, non-modified beauty dish. As you can see, we're super lit, super balanced. There's a little bit of shadow, but just your normal shot. Just gotta move that over a little bit. Perfect. So that's one look. That's an easy look you could do. Now we're going to get a little bit more with shadows. So I'm literally going to take this grid. I'm just going to, actually I'm not going to do that because I'm not that tall. We need a tall person. Like everybody in the studio. Like, well, yeah. And I'm never obviously tall, and hardly anybody else is tall. I need a tall person. Everybody needs a tall person. So I'm going to put this grid on that's going to create a lot more shadows. So we're going to go from that super lit look to super moody real quick. Stay. Always tell your stuff to stay. It works every time. I'm going to go to the side. Have Devon get back in position. Okay, here we go. So these are going to be a lot more shadows. Let's see them pop in to capture one here. Big change already. So that's another look. So now we're super shadowy, but still got lots of night depth, if I can talk. Let me raise this up a little bit, because that's a nice look. And once you have this dialed in, you can kind of play with it. So really what I like to do is kind of move it off to one side and have it kind of come down. So literally just to show, I just moved it from like right here to just off to the side just a little bit, and we'll see what that has to do. Now we haven't changed camera settings at all. We haven't changed lenses. We haven't changed anything. All we're changing is just the position of the light. Now we should get a lot more shadows. Perfect. Can you do one where you're looking kind of this way?
Looking this way?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me move this. Now we should get light on right on her face, but like right beside, we're gonna get super shadowy. Very, very moody. All right, let's do a few more. How you feeling? Feeling good?
Good.
Nice shots. As you can see, lots of nice shadows. Big difference from what we had up here when it was just straight on. I like these shots a lot better. It's more my style, but...
Me too.
Huh?
Me too.
You too? Yeah. Well, I just like the depth, especially if you're going to show like curves and you're going to show like body language. It's nice to like highlight some of it,
Yeah.
but you don't want to tell the whole, like you want your eyes to like figure the rest out. That's just my
It's
style.
more of a story.
Agreed. Let's do a few more. We gotta get a few more since it's Devon's favorite style. Can't have her going home unhappy, and she never come back. Let these pour in. Looking nice. The muscles, man. Look at that.
I lift sometimes.
So you lift all the time. So Devon lifts all the time.
This is my off day today. It feels weird.
She's always in the gym. This woman. Of course, we'll always put her IG there so you can follow her. But this woman lifts probably more in a day than I lift in a week. And I lift like a few beers and cameras and lights and stuff. And the lights can be pretty heavy.
That counts.
One day I'll go work out with her, but she'll probably kill me. I don't know if I can handle it.
Yes, you could. Just get angry. Put your music on.
If we listen to the right metal, we probably could. Go ahead and we'll take a little step forward. This way, towards the light. Yep, that's perfect. Right there. It's more or less. When I said I should have said that way. It's all about communication, folks.
It.
Sometimes I don't have any. I'm going to get super tight on this one. Kind of look towards the light this way with that. You can put your arms back up. I just want to see if we can try this out. Just like that. All right, now I'm gonna come back a little bit. Kind of arch your back again, kind of like how you had it. Perfect. Perfect. I wanted to get a couple tight ones, and then I backed up a little bit.
I like the how far it zoomed in.
Then I got some
That's good.
far back ones, just kind of a mix.
Yep.
Okay, so kind of shot it a little moodier. Now we're gonna play with some backlighting. So I'm gonna take this back off because we don't need to do this. Take out the old egg crate. That's what they call them.
I've heard that before.
Grids, egg crates, very versatile tool. All right, so now we're I'm gonna put the light back in the middle, exactly where I had it. Just don't drop it on Devon. Even though it's soft, it still hurts.
With these heels, I go down.
Yeah, and then she would definitely beat me up, which I don't need that. Nobody needs that. Go ahead and take a little step this way, and I'm gonna move the light with you. All right, take a little step back. That should be perfect. I'll lift the light up a little bit. So we definitely want to make sure we get all of you. So now we're going to introduce a gel. Actually, just this light first. So we're going to do a couple different types of variations. I'm just going to put this right behind her. And then we'll just have to pose around it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to white out the black, or white out the gray. Going to make it kind of look catalog-ish. Here's your chance to be like the supermodel. Now you could be like, you know, all like happy and like, I'm selling this bodysuit.
Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Just kidding. You model how you want. I'm just talking smack. Let's just see how it looks though real quick. So now we should have a white background. And Devon should be really lit
And making a funny face.
and making a funny face. Just go ahead and take this can off because it's dimming the light. We will need this can later, but for now, let's take it off. Okay, let's try it again. No funny faces. Just kidding. You can live your life. It's America. America. Now we should have exactly what we thought. Pretty white. That's what we're looking for. Actually, we can turn it up just a tad bit more. We should be metering this, but I'm lazy. It's Sunday. It's Devon's off day. We're not going to do a lot of work.
Body needs rest.
Body needs a rest. I don't want to walk. So let's go ahead and take a look at what these look like. All right, give me a few poses. Well, that was strong. You can just feel, you can see that going behind you. Oh, look at that cute smirk. All right, so these should be popping in. Oh, we're a little bright. We're gonna have to bring that down some. That light's actually filling the space behind her, which we don't want, so we're gonna turn the light down. You look like an angel. Just look how bright you look.
I need a lot of lighting.
You do not. Let's turn the TTL down a little bit. All right. Let's see what it looks like without blasting light everywhere. All right, let's see how these look. These should be a little better. I didn't realize it was that bright. That's more like it. So now we got light. We got light on Devon, but we're also, I'm going to back up a little bit so we get a little bit more full body. Let me back up a little bit so we can get that hand in there. Okay. Just making some adjustments here. As soon as these want to pop in, which would be nice.
Go further out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. All right, do that same pose. These should be a lot better, a lot closer. Yep, there we go. Because I can move that down. Perfect, there we go. Now we're where we need to be. All right, let's do a few more. There's some, I got the backdrop in, the top of it. Oh, we won't need it. Perfect. Still feel like I need to come back some, which I thought I didn't have to, but. So now this is a class on cropping. Because Tom can't crop today. Okay. So now we've blown this out, we could try something kind of unique.
That's how you show biceps.
Huh?
I show biceps up.
Did you? Look at you. She scared me so much I dropped the can. I'm like, God, this girl.
Oh, this is the blue?
Yeah. So we're gonna try it two different ways here. I'm gonna put it behind you, just like this. All right, look towards the camera like you're gonna look. I just wanna make sure it's behind your back. This might take a few tries, but let's see what it looks like right off the rip. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more tighter shot. Let's just take a quick test shot. So now it's going to be a rounder. Let's see what it looks like right off. Just a quick. How we could fix that is we'll put back on our egg crate to make this darker. Because we know Devon likes the moodier shots. And whatever your model wants, you make sure she gets it. They never come back.
Just so happens you like the same thing. And it
Yeah.
works out.
It does work out. It totally works out. Okay, so now we've introduced that back in. Now let's take a shot. Go ahead and take a little step this way, and then I'm going to fix the light around you. Take a quick shot. So now the front should be darker. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now we could actually, if we wanted to get darker, we could bring Devon closer to us. And don't take out the light. So go ahead and walk a little bit more towards me. Actually, a couple more steps. Yeah, more towards that tape. Not on the tape. That should work. Let's try that. Okay. Stay. The light, not you. You're perfect. I gotta tell you, you gotta talk to your lights. I'm telling you. All right. Let's see what this is gonna look like. Okay, hold on. So now our background should be darker. But I do kind of like the blue. It doesn't look bad. I don't mind it. Now we need to get darker. So what we should do is probably feather the light to the side. What side are you going to look at?
I can look back.
Okay.
Yeah, I can look that way.
Stay. I saw that light. Okay. Let's do a quick test shot. So now we're feathering the light to the side. We should start to see a little bit more darkness. We're almost there. And then, of course, we'll feather the light in front of her. See what that looks like. Quick test shot. Our whole goal is to keep getting darker. And the more we turn the light towards us, the darker we're going to get. Let's see. Stay. And let's also, maybe I turned it too far. Let's see. Because I don't have any light on the face. Oh, you're blue.
It's fun, cool actually.
I kind of like the blue.
Yeah, it's a cool vibe.
Can you do that pose but face the light? Face this way?
This way?
Yep. And then let's frame it.
These heels are awful.
You're doing great. Let's see what these are going to look like. I still need to bring this light more this way to make it dark. Okay. Also, let's turn. So right now we're just going to turn that light down a little bit, the blue light, to stop it from filling up so much of the space. And see what that does. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's go up 2 stops. Okay, now we just got to move this light right here. That's all we do all day is just play with lights. All right, let me move this way. We'll turn this back up to a little bit more power. That's definitely moody. So we're still using the gray backdrop, but we're not.
Oh, like that.
But if you're using like a super light backdrop, I like that a lot.
Shadows are great.
Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, Tom, I see you. It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
A little bit. In there, right?
Okay. And obviously if we had smaller lights, probably could do this closer. Like if I would have put on like maybe a 200 watt light. But the issue is we're using a 400 and a 600 watt light. And what we don't want to do is overpower. Like that's the blue light was what was giving us that issue. So if we would have moved her closer back to the backdrop, we still could have gotten these shots because we would have turned down the power. Let's move this a little bit more towards you. Okay. Can I turn this up just a tad bit more? What happens? What would happen? The blue light. I just want to get a little bit more shadow right here. I'm not getting it. See, that's why I was talking about moving the cords first, but I didn't. So do me a favor, like when you do this pose, like make sure like your hands kind of like up. I love the pose a lot. Yep, just back it up just a tad. Let's see what these look like. We're getting a little bit more light in the space, which we can fix. So do this pose, but like lift your arm right here. Just lift it just a little higher. Yep, just like that. Just like create that separation.
Because I'm arching my back, so I
Yep.
don't know how close it is. Okay.
Do one more time. Let me back up.
Is that further enough back?
I thought you moved it.
I know I did.
It doesn't look like you moved it though. It literally doesn't look like you moved it, but I swear you moved it. I watched you. Cancel. I don't know why the grid's going away. Like I just want show grid. I said no. I said no. But anyway, so let's go back to the wide angle and kind of do this one time. So literally we have the blue light behind her and then the 400 right here. Let me move this camera. I just realized I'm blocking it. Go ahead and do that pose one more time and I'll make sure you lift your arm this time. Right there. I know for sure you did.
Back as far as I could.
There it is.
That looks better.
Yep. So we're still in the gray backdrop. Now, the other way we could do this is I'm just going to turn it this way. Kind of light you from the back. Now we're going to fill the blue behind her. Okay. Probably should do this closer to the gray backdrop, but we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't work out, we'll move her closer. So now we did kind of a ring light effect, and now we're going to light the blue, like that. Now probably what we should do is take this off and light it properly. Unless you like it. What do you like better? Because I can always turn this light up and make, because you're not going to get the fill that you had here without another light. So what do you think?
You can try it without. I like it with it too, though.
Well, probably what we should do, let's do this. Let's not take all these lights with us. I'm going to just try to like sun you like some more from the side. So literally, well, let's go back here. See what that looks like. Okay. Now let's see. We can also turn this power up. That would help us out. But then I don't know if it's going to affect the blue, but we'll see. Is that the new one? I thought that'd be brighter. Let's see. Now we just want a whole stop up on the key light, on your main light. Oh, there we go.
I
Yeah,
love that.
that works. So let's turn the power up on the blue light. Now we should get a lot more blue. But I like you. You're lit super nicely.
Yeah, the lighting is great, especially my face right there.
Yep. I really thought we'd get more blue. Let me turn on TTL. Let's see what we get. Oh, I think I was using the wrong light because I'm stupid. Well, like, I got, A, B, C, D. You got to know your alphabet to run lights. You really do. So now we got blue. And then we can, of course, light her up even more. Now, if we take the grid off of, we would fill you in. So we'll do a kind of a like a before and after. So now you're super lit with the grid there. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't even know that you would need to change that.
Nope, I kind of like that. So let's do a couple shots like that, and then I think we got it because we did. We'll do a review. So do a couple more poses. Bring your arm down just a little bit. Well, actually, so like, just straighten. Yeah.
Just get it out.
Well, like I think that's your pose. We just got to work
Shows
on.
off my tattoos.
We just got to figure it out. We just got to nail that pose. Let's let these load in. And actually, let's just do one more. I'm just gonna put it like almost directly in front of you. So like take a little, well no, stay right there. Let me see, is that in my shot? How much frame do I have to work with? I got plenty of frame. I'm gonna try to like move it closer to you to light your backside a little bit better without me being in the frame, which this is a big ass C-stand, so he getting away. I don't know why I never unhook the things and drag it, like roll it. I bought a thing with rollers, I never use it. It's the dumbest thing ever. All right, let's see how, oh shit. So now we have that positioned. Let's go ahead and position that. Still should be out of my frame, which it is. All right, now let's shoot. All right, let's see how that looks. A little bit more light. All right, so basically, we started off with just a regular softbox. Then we put the grid on to make it moody. And then we did kind of like the catalog look with the white, well actually just no gel with the can facing out. Then we did kind of a rim light look, and now we just did the gel on the back, all used with the same backdrop. So the whole point of this is, like if I could own one backdrop and one backdrop only, it would be gray, and this is why. So I'm going to put Devon's IG at the bottom, so you can give her a follow, and until next time.